we have to give a shout out to the audience, right? Our loyal listeners, supporters, right?
Definitely.
And thank them for the understanding and also their feedback that they constantly give us behind the scenes, right? So it's not something that's easy. It's not something that's, I'm not gonna go ahead and, I know we're making light of it right now, but it doesn't feel good, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel great. It kind of reminds you like, oh, you guys got a lot of work to do still, right? Like,
and I was gonna say the initial reaction is it's like getting rejected from a date where we question ourselves. It's like, damn, why they stood us up? Like, are we not official? Are we not legit? Or damn, are we trash? Or do we suck at this?
Yeah, do we suck
You know,
at
for a split second, you question everything.
Yeah, you always have the moment of self-doubt. You always have that moment of questioning why you're doing certain things, the moment why you're like, sort of like, do I need to hit the gym more?
Yeah.
Do I need to get some Botox? You know what I mean? Do I need to get some augmentation to make myself a little bit more attractive? And I say that to say, like, you know, is our platform like actually something that people can relate to? Are we relating to our audience? And the amount of support that we get and the amount of love that we get, the growth that we're going off of a podcast from two people who are relatively unknown, I'm proud of it. Right. And it's something that we continue to grow on. I believe in the message. I believe in the platform. I believe in you. I believe in myself. And there's always going to be some self-doubt. But the problem is not to let the self-doubt paralyze you.
Yeah.
And you need to be able to move forward, have that mama mentality, and be able to put up the shots. Even if you miss 10, 20 in a row, you're going to get to a point where you're making 10, 15 in a row. It's going to feel natural to you.
Yeah.
But if you're not willing to put up the shot at all, or you're going to let one miss affect your mood or affect your mentality moving forward, then you're really never built for that journey anyway, right?
Yeah.
So it's about being dedicated and having to be able to overcome the obstacle.
Yeah. And I think this is, I think the lessons that we're learning early on where, there's not much spotlight on us. So I think we have room to either make mistakes or room to learn in front of the camera for the audience to grow with us and see how we're maneuvering. And this is going to be so pivotal where imagine when we get to it, if this would have been a smooth ride and we didn't experience any difficulties, what happens when we have a big check in front of us and then we get stood up or, hey guys, on your feet, like,
to be able to, like, being in a board meeting or being in front of front of a pitch in front of executives, right? If we don't have these sort of experiences, how we're going to draw from them? I'm actually happy that's happening now. Not at the time when it actually happens. Well, not the time when it actually
matters.
When
the big money's on the line, it's like we've never been through this before. And we're going to draw from it. It's like, we could do this.
Yeah,
like,
we could
come
do
on,
this.
let's pivot. Like,
we're from New York, so like we've it's like getting on the MTA train, like, yo, the one train's not working. We need to take the M15 downtown. We need to connect here. You need to think on your feet, because if you're not capable of doing that, then I think the value that I always had a mentor tell me this, the value that people place on you are based upon the problems that you can solve.
Yeah.
Right? So if we're not able to solve these relatively small issues in the journey, how are we ever going to be prepared for the big moments when the time is really, Mike and Jay, let's see what you're all about.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What if we're in a podcast in front of hundreds of people right now doing a live stream, a live episode, and something happens pre-production 10 minutes before? We could be like, we've done this before.
Yeah.
We're able to pivot. So I'm not worried about that.